agree, Peachy. I don't want to forget, I just want to not care. Caring is normal.
I wish I had another layer on.
Feel it.
It's gonna be beautiful once we get some altitude. What's the furthest you've ever hiked?
I did the 2 Rocks of 2 Rock once. Don't laugh, it was hard.
Hiking
Come
is
on,
hard.
we got a lot of ground to cover.
Last time I was hiking, I got all these mystery bruises.
Tell you a secret?
Bruise, like
I've
little
never left
peach.
Arizona before.
Tell me when I'm not about to collapse. I promise I'll care.
Exactly, killer.
Here.
Have to let it in to let it go. Exactly. That's, I think, the hardest part. But you've got to let yourself feel it. That's the only way you move.
You'd be going a lot faster without me.
I'd be going nowhere without you.
That's so beautiful. I would love to go hiking in America. I want to go camping. I want to go camping in America.
Give me your hands.
Gorgeous.
Teamwork.
I want to go to America, but not to go to any of the cities. I want to go to like places like this.
I don't
That's
get
where
it.
I want to be.
I'm cold and wet. My legs hurt like I've been in double gym all week.
I don't
and you're
care
the
about the cities.
Energizer bunny, just going and going.
I want to be here.
How do you do it?
Comes naturally.
I don't think about it. Besides, it's not like I got a home to go back to.
You know what? I'm getting a second wind.
Getting a second wind. He turns his back. Oh. I bet it's really pretty, Peach. I
My
would love
God.
to see.
It's even more beautiful than I imagined.
Sometimes at home, around sunset, me and my mom used to walk out into the desert. And on a hot day, if there was enough haze, the sun would just bloom like
bet
a
it would.
giant fireball on the horizon.
Was it better than this?
Just different company.
Hey, you're bleeding.
I would,
Shit.
Peachy.
I didn't even feel this happen.
I would love to.
Let me see.
Whoop.
There. That's better.
Glad you know what you're doing.
I just put a
So,
rag on it, like it's not.
how do we get over the border?
We're gonna have to swim.
Won't it be cold?
Freezing, probably. But it's good for you. Wakes you up.
Only.
Way better than coffee.
Wow, you really know what you're doing. I literally just put some cloth on it. Like- wow, you're like a doctor. Wait, who's that?
Get down.
Vanessa? Are you there? It's me. It's Dad.
How do you find them?
Dad? What are you doing here?
Do you know? Do you have any idea who you run away with?
His name's Jay. I know all about what happened at the motel, and honestly, I don't care.
Vanessa,
This isn't right. How did he find us?
Yeah, how?
if you know who he is, then you know he's a murderer.
No, he's not.
He killed cops, Vanessa.
He didn't.
He's going to death row.
He wasn't
You
there.
have
He was
no
upstairs.
idea what you're talking about.
Do you think she told her? Wrong about me.
I didn't do any of that. They got the story wrong.
Look, I don't even care. I just want my daughter back.
How did
It's
you find
never
this?
happening, Dad. That part of my life is over.
She's
FBI.
not gonna turn on him. We stick with plan A.
Jay Holt, you are under arrest on the authority of the FBI. I'll admit, you nearly gave us a slip. That ranger at the entry kiosk earned his paycheck today. Now I got a whole team of federal agents here, so this is where it ends, Jay.
Fuck.
I'm not letting you people send me to die.
Have a clear shot on the suspect.
Oh shit, this is so tense. This is so tense. Jay didn't do it. Jay was upstairs when the shooting happened. Wait!
Jay, halt! Step out! Hands in the air!
Oh, they're fucked. They're fucked.
Come on!
Wow, we're gonna run? Okay, sure. Yeah, book it.
Let's go, let's go!
Okay. Quick, hurry! To Canada!
Come on!
Come on, girl. We're running to Canada!
Go!
Oh, wow. I would have thought
Quick,
they'd pull
in
up,
here.
but never mind. Look, her dad's got a gun too. Oh, because he's a security officer, isn't he? Oh, I thought he was going to go over the cliff. Wait, Canada's not real? Why is Canada not real? Who says Canada isn't real?
What do we do now?
Border's down there. Past the lake. We gotta jump.
Uh-oh.
Off this?
Yeah.
Vanessa!
Stay
wait!
back, Dad.
You jump, you die. You'll never make it.
We might. You don't know.
Vanessa, whatever you think about me, you were my little girl once. Slept on my chest, walked on my feet.
When is the last time you said you loved me? I'll give you a clue. It was never.
Okay, I'm bad at saying it. I'm bad at a lot. After your mom died, I didn't know how to. I'd say left, you kids would go right. The more I tried, the more you both hated me.
It's tense.
And then Matt went off the rails, and I know you think I'm a monster, but I do love you, Vanessa.
If you say we can survive this, then I believe you. But let's just do it before I change my mind.
Vanessa, listen. You have to bear in mind that this kid literally has nothing to lose. Because if the FBI catch him, he's going on death row. If he jumps and he dies, well, at least he tried. If he jumps and he survives, then all the better for having tried. Like, I don't think your situations are quite the same. But fuck it. We're in this together, eh?
All right then. On 3. 1.
Let's fucking go!
Wait. Dad,
Yeah, honey?
tell Mima there's an extra pack of cigarettes under the sink.
No, Vanessa, don't! No!
Oh, no, don't fall like that! Don't fall face first! You wanna go legs in, straight down. You wanna go legs in, straight down. Don't fall like... Because you'll knock yourself out. Escaped! Escaped the FBI and made it to Canada! I got an achievement! Escaped the FBI and made it to Canada! I made it! Oh,
You sure this is the spot?
this game's insane!
It's not on the trail map.
I'm good. Thank you.
I got an achievement! Did Vanessa live? I don't know. All it says is escaped with Vanessa and made it to Canada. So I assume yes? Because I got an achievement. Told me. Yeah! Ooh, German Shepherd.
Whoa.
You want to see this face all lit up, don't you?
What's got into you?
Am I getting raided? What the fuck? Oh! Wait, that's Jay! That's Jay!
Don't make a
Tap
sound.
that booty. Oh!
Hang on a minute.
It's coming towards us!
Hang on a minute.
I gotta welcome you guys in, because there's too much happening going on. It's too tense. I gotta welcome you guys in and let everybody get settled before we carry on. Okay, are we ready? Uh-oh.
My God.
Look, it's
Zoe.
old Jay.
Hi, Jay.
I wasn't even sure you got the letters.
He'd be like nearly 30
One a
right
month,
now,
ever
right?
since March.
No, over 30. It's like
You
32.
know you're still wanted by the FBI, right?
How'd you even find me?
The post office. I had your P.O. box number, and they helped me with the rest.
Wow. Wait.
People are...
Wait. So he's wanted by the FBI, and all she needed was a post box. All she needed was a fucking PO number and a post office, and he's wanted by the FBI. But she just needed a PO box number. Cool.
nice here.
Yeah, they are.
They can't be trying very
You
hard.
look so different. I knew you'd grown up, but in my mind, you're still that scared little kid.
She is the FBI. Imagine if she was. You pretty much look the same, dude. Like,
You're like I remember. Older, but
yeah,
the same.
pretty much exactly the same.
I
Loving the
guess
beard, though.
in some ways, people don't really change. Hey, come sit down. I got a chair on the patio, and I promise, you won't need that pepper spray.
I'm still willing to bet they're cousins. I still think they're related. That booty. Oh, it's coming towards us. Kitty, thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate you. Where's Vanessa?
Nice view.
I used to think so. I've seen it a lot. It's so strange that you're here. Thought about you and your family so much over the years.
Sure.
So you said. In your letters.
We
I
tapped
tried
that
not to
booty.
think about...
It's coming towards us. Thank you. So I'm pausing because the story is really heavy right now.
Uni 1.
Thank you. No, it's okay. Don't be sorry. It's just that yeah.
yours. But I never had much
Appreciate
luck at
you.
that.
Oh,
Is that girl still here? The one you ran away
Yeah,
with?
what happened to Vanessa?
no. No, she's gone.
I have a lot of questions. About your life and...
Go for it. I don't have anywhere to be.
Where's Vanessa? Where did she go?
Her name was Vanessa, right?
We tapped that booty. Oh,
Can I ask
it's
what
coming
happened?
towards us. Allie, thank you so much.
We spent 6 years together.
STLOOSH.
Me and her. Slept outside when it was warm.
We were together for 6 years.
Used to read books to each other by the fire.
Oh,
But
we tapped
in the
that
end,
booty.
I guess she
It's
missed
coming
normal
towards us.
life.
Guys, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you.
I think she's in California now.
Wow, so she moved back.
I'm just grateful for the time we had.
Oh gosh, they were together for 6 years. Guys, thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate you. You guys are amazing. How did you survive the jump? Like, what the fuck?
You know, the world thought you were dead
Yeah,
after you jumped off that cliff.
jumped off a fucking
almost
cliff,
were.
dude.
I blacked out when I hit the water.
Because you hit it fucking
Vanessa
face
pulled me to
first.
shore.
Yeah, you might not have heard because of the alerts, but he said that she left because she missed normal life. So for anybody who didn't catch that, they were together for 6 years, and she left because she, quote, missed normal life, end quote. So that's why. No worries, Ali. Thank you so much for the raid, darling, coming in with Lavena and Kitty. I'm glad you guys have fun on your stream. She's wanted by the FBI. Yeah, see, this is the thing. How easy would it be for her to move back into the city when she's wanted by the FBI as well? Surely she's wanted too. I called it, but I guess they were together for more than 5 years. 5 more years than I thought. Yeah, that's true.
Spent weeks on foot after that. Had some lucky breaks with the weather, but we only made it because we had each other.
Wow. Did he build this fucking cabin? Have you ever been recognized?
In all these years,
Somewhat well
never
known
been
streamer.
recognized.
Most people just see you as
I
some
had some
cunt on
close
the
calls in
internet.
town.
That's basically
You
it.
don't really know. You just
Thank you,
feel people looking. So now I don't go far. Library, the market,
Appreciate you.
that's about it.
How's your family? Does he even still speak to them?
do you ever hear from your family?
Nah. Ma left the country, I think.
Oh yeah, they went to
Don't know
Cuba.
where. Tyler wasn't so lucky. He's on death row in Arizona.
That doesn't
My
surprise
pa and
me.
I sent letters a few times. But he said it was too dangerous for me.
Wow!
So that stopped too. And that's it. It's just me now.
I am shocked. I am shooketh that, like, the only person who's turned out relatively okay from all of this is the dad. The one whose fault it was in the first place, that, like, money launderers or gangsters or whatever were fucking after them. Not money launderers,
I
loan
don't
sharks or
remember
whatever.
you having a scar before.
Oh, used to explore a lot in the early days. One time I came across a bear that I thought was hurt.
Oh.
Turns out she'd just had cubs. Lesson learned. So, why'd you come here, Zoe?
You said you wanted to talk.
I said I wanted you to write. But you came in person. Why?
I keep seeing your face in my dreams, out on the streets.
And?
And I knew if I didn't come look you in the eye,
That you couldn't move on. If you want to talk about it, I might understand better than most. And I'm good at listening.
I bet you are. I've been struggling.
that night when you took me upstairs and the power went out. Do you remember?
Of course. I was just as scared as you.
You said, don't make a sound. And it's like I've been holding my breath ever since. When all I really want to do is scream and scream and never stop.
I was just trying to get you quiet. The cops were breaking in. I didn't want you to get hurt.
I know. I didn't say it made sense.
Know what the two of us have in common? We both got dealt a shitty hand
Shed trauma.
and spent the rest of our lives trying not to fold. You and me, we're a lot alike.
Ooh. Are we a lot alike though? Oh no. Are they a lot alike? Maybe.
Maybe in some ways.
Yeah, I agree with some ways, but not the ways.
Jay, why'd you start writing me?
They both
told
had
you.
shed trauma, but
There's a lot I never got to talk about.
I know.
other than
But
that,
why
they're
me?
not really.
You said you see my face at night. Sometimes I see yours too. All these years later. You'd think I'd be able to move on, but I never have.
Of course.
You must hate me. After everything my family did to you.
Chased across the country. Like, chased across the country. You know, part of a massacre. Found out that your family's actually, like, is your family, but at the same time isn't. Like, that's a lot. Your family ruined my life. I don't hate you. Oh. God, I hate dilemmas like this. I hate ethical dilemmas like this. Because technically both are true. Like, you know? His family did ruin her life. But at the same time, I don't hate him. Because you can tell that he was just roped into it. You know? He didn't actively try and stop anything that was happening. But we also didn't actively participate either. He was just sort of there. His family ruined his life too. Yeah, exactly. So I hate questions like this because we have to choose one way or another definitively whether or not, you know. But both statements are true. He's just as much a victim realistically as she was, just in a different way. I'm gonna say I don't hate him. Because I don't hate him.
Jay, I won't lie. Seeing you isn't easy.
No.
You were part of my dad's death.
Yes, that's true.
I've been afraid of this moment
Part of
for a
it.
very long time. But you also looked out for me that night. I can't pretend I don't remember that too.
How can you be so forgiving?
Hate destroys us.
Because if I let myself hate you, then I'm lost.
I wonder too.
I know the feeling.
Jay. Are you okay? I mean, are you really okay?
I always told myself...
Honestly, I have a
I
suspicion.
got dragged into it. That my family was just pushing me around. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's who I am?
I don't think that's
Do you
true.
think I'm bad? Am I broken?
No. I don't think that's true. Because if he was bad, if he was broken, then he wouldn't have lived all this time in solitude. I don't think he's a bad person. I just think that he was around bad people. People aren't innately good or bad. It's the choices that we make along the way, but his choices were different. I don't think he's a bad person. Would he have actually gotten away and survived, or would he have been shot and killed anyway? My suspicion is that he would have been shot anyway. My suspicion is that choice, whether or not Papa Bear died, is more like an illusion of choice. Either way, it's gonna happen. Because it sparks off everything else. That's kind of like the one thing that has to happen. In my opinion, but I don't know if that's true. I don't think you're a bad person at all. I don't.
You gave a scared little girl her stuffed owl back. No one bad and broken would have done that.
It's the illusion of
You
choice.
remember that?
Of course.
You shouldn't have been there. You were just a kid.
So were you.
So were you.
See?
Oh, I should get back down to the bus stop.
Wait. I was gonna make dinner soon. Do you want some?
Jay, I don't know.
It's rabbit. And it's beautiful here at sunset.
Rabbit, huh?
Ah, they're so good braised. Show you how if you like.
I am kind of hungry.
Oh. That's cute. I don't think he's a bad person. I think he was just around.
The thing about
making
shadows
bad
is
decisions.
you can't escape them. You just learn to keep them behind you and look toward the light.
breaking bread. Zoe shared a meal with Jay.
While others have their time on Earth cut short. Why do some of us find ways to endure?
Oh, look, there's fucking Tyler. On death row. Imagine being on death row whilst your mum's in fucking Cuba. Wow, what a family. Imagine that. Imagine being on death row and your mum's in
While
fucking
others just wither on
Cuba.
a vine. I don't know the answers, but I know I'm done running from shadows. Nobody's chasing me. Nobody ever was.
Hey, Zoe. It's Grandpa. I was thinking about our conversation the other day about facing up to things, and there's something I never told anyone.
Do you have
That
an...
day in Two Rock, when I suggested we take the scenic route, there was a reason. I'd been there before, you see.
Oh, I know.
Everything that came afterward, the desert dream, all of it, I think it was all my fault.
Why? Did you say that?
Don't have to do this.
Just calm down and make this easy on yourself, okay?
Tell him he can have it. It's all in tune up.
Grandpa?
What? 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 Tell him he can have it, it's all in Two Rock. Those were his last words. His last words were tell him he can have it, it's all in Two Rock. What does that mean? Of course he'd been there before. I think that Jay is his illegitimate son. I still think that. I stand behind that. I think Jay is his illegitimate son. And he left because he leaves responsibility, because he said, oh yeah, well, I didn't want people tying me down, blah blah blah, and then he eventually went back to his son, Papa Bear, Vince, or whatever his name was, once he knew he had a brain tumor. But obviously, maybe he didn't even know he had an illegitimate son. He might not have known. He might not have known that he even had an illegitimate son. He might have just gone back there looking for Jay's mum, thinking that she's still alive, but she died in childbirth. That's insane. We need to wait for the end so we can see the diagram. That's insane. Tell him he can have it, it's in Two Rock. Yellow, oh, what was it? Was it Two Rock? It was Two Rock. Two Rock, right? Well, that was difficult to say. Ow, what the fuck? And what did he tell her on the phone on the bus? What did he tell her? I bet it was what we think. And who's the stalker? He was literally just called Stalker in the subtitles. Who's he? What's his connection to all of this? Because that obviously wasn't Jay, but obviously someone's been watching them. Her and the granddad. So it's got to be someone who knew about the granddad's dealings, whatever that was. The middle son was dead. The other one's on death row. And how fucked up is that? You're on death row and your mum's in fucking Cuba? Jeez, and she must know he's there because that would have been all over the news, right? He probably doesn't know where she is, but I'm willing to bet that she knows that her son's on death row because that would have been all over the media. Jesus. Fucking hell. What a story. Just... I want to see the tree at the end.
Everybody's got a little hole in the middle. Everybody does a little dance with the devil.
The song's really good. Emily Jane White's song. Oh,
And
screen's playing up.
got a little hole in the middle. Everybody does a little dance with the devil.
Gosh, I wonder if that's the end. Is that the end for this? This game?
I'm evil now. And you shout it loud and proud.
That's the end. They have to make a have to make a second. There's so much we need to know. How deep does this thing go?
Evil now. And you shout it loud and proud. Saying born in
Also, what happened to the sheriff? Because didn't she... Wait, did we kill him or did we knock him out? I can't remember now. Did we kill the sheriff guy? Dante? Did he die? I can't remember now. Did we just knock him down? Because if that's the case, what happened to him? I wonder if he ever got prosecuted for all his shady shit. You think he's alive? Yeah. Because I had a brief thought, just for a second that maybe he's the stalker, but I also think the stalker doesn't... I think he's like too short. Probably looks a bit too young. So I'm wondering if Dante ever got prosecuted for all his shady shit. Because the FBI were looking into the case, right? And if the FBI are looking into the case, they probably would have come across some of his stuff, I would imagine. So it depends on what they were looking into, I guess, but still. But I think Dante is probably still alive.
And everybody's got a little hole in the middle. Everybody does a little dance with the devil.
And also my other question is, with Vanessa...
And you know
Well, I've already asked this, but I'll reiterate it. Like, if she's got to be living in this city under a false name, right? Because she actively helped a felon escape. That makes her a felon, right? So yeah, she wanted to go back to city life, but is she able to do that? Like, you know, without getting caught or facing any kind of consequences? Did she reach out to her dad again, maybe? At this point, Jay is not considered a felon anymore. Well, this is the thing. Because didn't they think he was dead? But Zoe said that he's still wanted by the FBI. It's probably me just not using the correct terminology because I'm not familiar with it, to be fair. Murder is a crime, and felon is a felony. I think we've been through this before, and I think I was like, I don't understand the difference. I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation before. It's fine. Either way, was she able... My question is, was she able to move herself back to city life? Yes, I see. A felony is less than a crime, yeah. Aww, I acted with love. Love, sincerity, fast reflexes. Now I'm the sincere love frog. Wow. Look at that chunk. God, there's so much that could have been different. Like, whole... What the fuck? Tracked by the cops. Oh, entered national park. Ooh. Nothing wrong with being a sincere love frog. I agree. There There is nothing wrong with being a sincere love frog. I'm a sincere love frog. Look at all of this! Wow, so much could have been different. Jay's fate. Jay remained in Canada. But like, Vince and Michelle's fate. Oh, Michelle got engaged to Craig. Michelle escaped uninjured, so she could have been injured. Tyler arrested. Sharon's fate. Escape the country with Paul. Oh my god, escaping the country with Paul. I love you, Paul. I always have. You know we would have been together. Let's go get a bunch of money and live in Cuba. Wow. I think that's it. I think that's the whole thing.